back to my channel. My name is Mandy and I'm a full-time reseller. On this channel, I like to make reseller content. Like today's video is going to be an unboxing. This is actually a box that I had completely forgot about this company that did mystery boxes. It is a Goodwill blue box, and I will pop up her information here. Lindsay, I do watch her videos. She got a hat box. It was pretty decent, so I thought, you know what, I'm gonna give it a try. It's fairly cheap. I think it was like $19.99 maybe. I'll put the information on how much I spent because I don't remember exactly with shipping and taxes. The only thing I will say is I think they go pretty quickly. I did get an email last Friday when they were going to drop. I believe it's around 6 p.m. Central Time maybe, when they do drop. And they have a whole bunch of different categories. You can take a look. There was shoes, denim. I think they have like premium brands. I don't know what that would really be. Plush. I think maybe toys, jewelry, just a whole bunch of stuff. I'm assuming it comes from the stores. I don't really know how that works just because, you know, most of it winds up at the bins, but regardless, I did already actually open this box because it came and my boyfriend's like, can we please just open it? So he wanted to see if there was anything he was going to keep. I will say I was very pleasantly surprised with the quality and just the different types of hats. So let's get into it. First off is this Bass Pro Shop. The other thing I wanted to say too is it was packed really nice. I was a little concerned that everything would be like jammed. If you are a hat wearer, you know that once a hat kind of gets, you know, crumpled, you have to reshape it. So a lot of these were in pretty decent condition. This one is a little bit, as you can see here, I did find a way to kind of reshape hats. So I'm going to try that out this weekend. Essentially all you are doing is putting this on a bowl so that it keeps the shape of a, you know, actual head. I might use my mannequin. I don't think it should melt the mannequin head, but we'll see. And you just use a steamer to kind of steam these creases out here. And then once everything is how it should be, you just give it a little spray with liquid starch and it should keep its shape. So I'm going to try it with, I do have a hat that's like completely mangled that I picked up at the bins not too long ago. So I'm going to try it on that and just, you know, make sure I don't ruin anything. So this is a Bass Pro Shops hat. This is what all the bros are wearing right now. Other than it being just a little bit misshapen there, it's really clean on the inside. Next up is, I looked this one up, Kodak Film Racing. It does have a signature on it here. This is a NASCAR driver and it's Bobby Hamilton. This one's a little bit dirty here. I will say on these type of hats that are a little bit, I don't want to say like a little bit more delicate, the vintage ones, some of these I will hand wash. They don't need to go through the washing machine. And when I do put them through the washing machine, I have these. These are absolutely great. I'll put a link at the bottom. You just open these up, put your hat in, close them up, and then throw them in the washing machine. I do not put them in the dryer. I just let them air dry in this so that it keeps its shape. This helps it so that it doesn't get all crumpled in there. I didn't look up comps on too many things. This one, I do believe that this is an authentic signature just based off what I saw. So pretty happy with this one. Next up is a Gorin hat. This is 100% leather. And I can't remember the name of these hats right now. I'll pop it up on the screen when I figure it out. There is some cracking here in the leather that you can kind of see. I will put some leather conditioner on here and maybe that will spruce it up a little bit. You can kind of see it more throughout here. So we'll see. I did see a comp for one listed, I think for $70, and it was in similar condition to this. So we'll see about that. So this one is a little bit dirty around the edges here. It is partial wool. I will probably try and wash it. The tag says to not wash, but I've washed these types of hats in the past and it was okay. This is an NBA team. I cannot think of who this is right now. I'm sure people are probably telling me. Not thinking I'm going to get too much for this one. This one is a youth size hat. It's new with tags and it is an Air Jordan hat for an infant. How cute is that? That's absolutely adorable. It looks like it was $18, but still, that's really cute. This one I think will probably just be a bust. It's Rip Curl. I did try this on myself. It says it's a one size, but I don't know. It seems small. I don't know if it's a youth hat. When I put it on, it was very like up on my head, if that makes sense. So when that happens, I'm just a little hesitant to sell them just because I don't want someone to get it and it's not going to fit their head. So this might be a rummage sale one. Next up is a Disney hat. I got quite a few Disney pieces, which is great. This is actually from the parks, and it's kind of like a little hipster Mickey with his glasses. This one looks a little small. This one says an adult. I mean, it looks a little bit small, but maybe not. This one needs just a little bit of cleaning. Here's another Air Jordan hat. This one is a little bit dirty. It does still have the sticker, so I might have to spot treat this. Depending on what comps look like, this one I might just do to Play-Dohs because it is just Air Jordan or Jumpman, not Air Jordan. This one I'm trying to figure out how to list this. I have seen people getting in trouble for using Taylor Swift as like a keyword if it's not something truly Taylor Swift. But anyone that's a Swiftie will know Destin, Florida is in her song Florida. So I wanted to kind of market that to them because I feel like I would have a better chance of someone wanting this hat as opposed to someone that just like lives there or something. Here is another Mickey hat. This one is so this one I want to kind of look into just because the tags look a little sus to me. It does say Disney Parks, but this just looks really little compared to other ones I've seen. It does have the Nike tag, so it's like a collab. It's dry fit. It does need to be washed, and then it just has this little Mickey head. So I need to look and make sure that this is truly authentic. I am seeing a little bit of discoloration in the back, but that should come out in the wash. This was the one and only kind of dud of the group. It is time and true. It is new with tags. It says Inspire on it. And then it has this little tie in the back. This I will probably just throw in my rummage sale for like 50 cents. Here's another Disney hat. This one appears to be vintage based on the tag. It's a Walt Disney World tag. And it's just kind of like, I don't even know what you want to call it. Cards kind of all over the hat. This one seems to be in good condition, just needs a little wash. Next up is St. Louis. I'm assuming this is the baseball team. This one is pretty dingy. I will throw it through the wash, see how it looks, and we'll see about listing this one. Next up is a Beijing 2008 Olympics hat, and it is new with tags, which is great. Almost vintage, we're getting there, so I will have to look into comps for this. Next up is a Disney Parks. Here's the tag. This one is like a little grumpy Mickey visor, which is kind of cool. It has a little bit more of a like conductor look almost to it. This one is a NASCAR 75th anniversary from 2023, so pretty recent. I don't know if this diamond is just the anniversary logo or something for this, but this is in really good condition. There's no like sweat stains or anything here. This one's a Kentucky hat, like a beanie. I don't know if this is like University of Kentucky colors. I'll have to look into that. Let's see. There is a tag, and it just says it's acrylic and it just says this. So that doesn't really help me with anything, but it is a cool like retro look. Next up is a brewer's hat. It is fitted. These I normally do not pick up just because fitted hats, you know, you need to know your size. It's 7 3/8, which I think is kind of smaller. It's a new era hat. It's a little bit dingy here on the inside of the brim, but some Milwaukee Brewers. Next up is Tennessee Titans, another one that is fitted, but this one has a little bit of stretch to it. It says large, extra large, new era. This looks like something you probably would have gotten at like TJ Maxx maybe. Last hat, this one is my favorite. This is on a vintage nutmeg tag and then also Sports Image Incorporated. This is a Dale Earnhardt Intimidator hat. This is the one that my boyfriend thought he was going to keep, but it didn't fit quite right. This one does have a little bit of discoloration here, but I mean, with vintage hats, it's bound to happen, especially when you have, you know, white that's always kind of gets yellowed. So this one I am most excited to list. So I would definitely get this box again. I love listing hats. They're very easy for me. I have a little mannequin that is a head and I just put it on there. You know, it's probably 6 pictures, just front, side, back, side, and then tags, and then the interior unless there's any issues with it. They're very easy to store. I do store them here on the back of this door, like on a little thing, or they can be stored in boxes. The listings are normally pretty easy too. And then one other tip I do have for you, if you do sell hats, these are the best boxes I have found. I get them on Amazon. You can find them anywhere. It is just a 7 by 7 by 7. It's the perfect size for a hat. I do put them in a little plastic bag just to make sure that they are protected from any type of weather, water, or anything like that. And then they always pretty much weigh out to be 8 ounces. So I know when I'm listing to just put the 8-ounce mark in, and it's easy peasy. So if you are someone that has never checked out the Goodwill blue boxes, this is definitely one that I would recommend. Like I said, the quality was pretty good. There weren't any hats that were just trash. You know, I was anticipating, I don't know, something, you know, at least 1 or 2 that was beyond repair of me being able to clean. So this definitely was a great improvement to mystery boxes that I have been getting recently. So I might get this one again. So let me know below, would you get this box or have you gotten this box, and which hat was your favorite? And as always, if you enjoyed today's video, please make sure to give it a like. It really helps out the channel and I really appreciate it. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!